Hey there everyone, No DMAA here, coming at you with an updated sealed format rules video. So, this old video right here from June 2nd, 2021, so like almost a year ago, is irrelevant now. This is outdated officially, so you can ignore it because you're gonna be watching this new video. But also, please watch it real quick actually for 5 minutes because it's at $4.99 and that's bothering me. Like, make it 500 please. Somebody give me 5 minutes of your time. But anyways, this is outdated now. This sealed formats rules because Digimon like on May 19th just updated the rules for sealed formats. So hello Digimon Tamers. The sealed format rules have been updated for the new Awakening pre-release tournaments held in North America from May 20th. So literally last minute. They did this before too. That's why I had to make this video because they did it last minute too. A year and nothing's changed. Additional special game rules have been added regarding DNA Digivolve and the breeding phase. Follow us to keep updated with the rules. Okay, cool. So everything's mostly the same, I believe. Like, over here, like you can see from last year's video, like, open 6 packs, build 40 card deck, 0-5 Digi-Egg. There are no banned or restricted cards. Players can include as many copies of a card with the same card number as they like. There is no 4 card limit. And 5 or more copies of the card with the same card number can be included in decks. Okay, so this was always a rule. My locals was raving about this because we thought this was part of the new update. So apparently we could always do this, and I didn't know that either. And well, I guess we wasted a year opportunity to play like 5 copies of a card. Well, we're gonna put 5 copies of Digimon in right now, so good for us. We're using it when it matters. And Swiss draw format's the same. The sideboard thing is the same between games. Players can exchange cards in their deck with cards in their sideboard. Players can exchange as many cards between deck and sideboard as they like, so long as they have a legal number of cards in their deck and Digi-Egg deck. Keeping cards, of course, yeah, you know. Then the special rules is where it changes, so we'll hop over to the new sealed format rules here. They don't have the intro. Where'd it go? Let me show you guys real quick. Find it. Oh my god. There it is. Okay, they don't experience the fun of sealed format. They didn't add that intro. They took it out. Why? I like the intro. But anyways, this is the same. Like in sealed play. Okay, let's close it up. In sealed play, players each open a set number of unopened booster packs from specific sets and build their decks using only the cards they open. Unlike standard play, you can ignore color when digivolving cards, only level and digivolution costs matter, and there are special rules for deck building. Then we just went over all this here. We went over that too. Keeping the cards. Okay, this is where it's different. This part's the same. So, like, for people who don't know, we'll go over it real quick. In sealed format games, players can ignore Digivolution color requirements, but must meet level and Digivolution cost requirements. Example, if a Digimon's Digivolution requirements are red level 3 Digimon for Digivolution cost of 2, a player can Digivolve until any level 3 Digimon for a Digivolution cost of 2, regardless of color. So we're colorblind for this format, you know? Color can only be ignored for standard Digivolutions. Color requirements in text, in card text, and for option cards still apply, though. So, like if it says it in the text. Color requirements still apply when digivolving hybrids onto tamers, or when digivolving via card effects, etc. However, when digivolving via card effect, if no color is specified with the effect, color requirements can be ignored. That's pretty cool. Here's an example. Digivolve your Agumon to 1 Agumon Bond of Bravery in your hand for its Digivolution cost, ignoring its level. Doesn't specify a color. So you can Digivolve using an Agumon of any color. Only applies for sealed format games. This is where they added the DNA Digivolve ruling, right here. This is the important change, and down here too, but let's start with DNA Digivolving. Color can also be ignored for DNA Digivolve and special Digivolutions. However, all other conditions such as level, name, and trait must be met. Okay, so you can't like BS your armor or whatever, so you actually have to Digivolve Vmon on top of a Flame Dramon on top of a Vmon. Armadillo, what's this thing? Digmon on top of Armadillomon. Pulsemon on top of Hawkmon, you know, you can't ignore that stuff. When stacking cards for DNA Digivolve, you can stack cards on top of the Digimon of your choosing. Oh, so you can actually just choose, because you're ignoring color, so that makes sense. Yeah, that's kind of... Well, it's for sealed format. It's supposed to be busted, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, everyone's Chimeramon. We were joking about that last locals, because somebody asked about the DNA Digivolving rule before these new rules, and we were all like, because we thought it was like up here when like color requirements still apply when digivolving on top of tamers. We thought it would still be the same ruling because before we saw this, and we were like, not everyone could be Chimeramon. Bandai's all like, hold my beer, everyone's Chimeramon. We were like, wow, that's for real. Everyone's Chimeramon in the set. Like whoever has the DNA Digivolve ability. Well, that's pretty cool. Like Shakuyamon, Sylphimon. There's probably others I can't think of. Because Pyodramon is in the deck. What's her name? I forgot. There's a couple other Digimon, but I can't think of them at the moment. That's all I care about is Imperiodramon. In sealed format games, let's move on to the breeding area new update. In sealed format games, during the breeding phase, players don't choose between hatching a new egg or moving a level 3 or higher Digimon from their breeding area to the battle area. Instead, players can place a level 3 Digimon card from their hand in an empty spot in their breeding area without digivolving into a level 2 Digi-Egg. Example, during the breeding phase, either player can place a level 3 Agumon from their hand in the breeding area while digivolving into a Koromon. There is no need to digivolve onto a hatched level 2 Digimon, level 2 Digi-Egg in their breeding area. Only applies for sealed format games. Okay, so I like this ruling because the fact that you can not pull eggs. You can literally not pull any eggs in your packs. Or you can pull not enough. You can pull only like one egg and you'll be like, well, I'm already at a disadvantage because my luck was bad. You know, because I didn't pull enough eggs. And then there's some people who pull like 4 eggs or 5 eggs and you'll be all like, well, they have a huge ass advantage because it's literally like they got 5 eggs and I only have 1. I think that happened to me during BT7. I only had like 2 eggs to my deck. I still got like 2nd or 3rd place because I tidal waved everyone, but I still topped. But still, that was like really annoying to go around because I had to hard drop a lot of rookies after I lost all my babies. So this way, at least if you place a level 3 in the breeding area without digivolving, you can at least have someone in the breeding area with the safety of it and stuff. So I like that. At least you get the benefit of protecting a Mon in there, basically. And your luck can suck, and you can still utilize the breeding area. So I like that overall. I think that's a good add. I think the DNA Digivolve's also... I'm sketchy about that. Because that could be really busted depending if you pull like really good DNA Digivolves, I guess. But yeah, it's crazy that Bandai added like actual rulings to like extra rulings. Because I thought the DNA Digivolve would just fall under the umbrella of like it just has to match colors, just like hybrids on top of tamers and all that. So that's really surprising that they made everyone Chimeramon. Especially when we joke that not everyone could be Chimeramon. But I guess everyone's Chimeramon, so. Then the breeding area is the best part about the new updated rulings, just because you can utilize it still, so. I like that. I overall like the update. I just don't like that it's last minute, because it's literally the 19th right now when we're filming this. It's when it was announced, and pre-releases start tomorrow. But it was also the same problem when we first started pre-release Digimon, and we had no rules, and we were like, how do we do this? And then we were trying to make up rules at my locals anyway. We were literally just trying to be like, okay, I guess we're just going to make up rules. And then we tried a couple things, and then Bandai was all like, literally a day before we, like literally like 2 or 3 days before we started. It was like, here are the rules! And we were like, thanks! I had to print out like 20 sheets for my locals, just because it was literally last minute. Not everyone, and the game was too new, and we were like, we gotta do stuff, you know? We gotta keep it alive, so that everyone can play fairly and have fun, you know? Like, that's literally the whole point. Like, I just don't want to lose the fun. Like, this doesn't seem like the fun will be taken away, it's just more like, ugh, last minute, you know? But anyways, thank you all for watching this video. I hope this helps your locals or future pre-releases or your current pre-release if you happen to see this before you actually start your pre-release. So I hope it helps. I really do. Like, because this is literally last minute. Like, this is literally a day before. Like, pre-releases start tomorrow, like on Friday, May 20th. And I'm like, I hope everyone updates, like prints out sheets, like just make sure everyone knows it, especially people who are new, especially the new players. Man, I care so much about new players, like it's crazy. Like like I want things to be more accessible to them. Like that's just like information cards, playing, etc. Like so that's my big issue with this. Like it's literally just last minute, and that's just my biggest issue. So yeah, here are the rules. I'm also gonna link the yeah, I'll put a link in the link description for the sealed rules in case you need to look at it physically or something. So sweet. All right, thanks again. I'll see you all next time. Good luck at your pre-releases.